If I were an architect and my enemy commissioned me to build their house, it's gonna be a disaster. Today, I'm gonna be trying to build my enemy a house in Bloxburg. So let's get started. I don't think I actually have an enemy. Like, there are some people that I'm like, you're a weirdo. I don't think there's someone that makes me go so angry. Actually, no, there is. BB and Donald Trump.
Well, we'll show you, old man!
Anyway, point is, I don't want this to turn into like a whole like hate sesh because, you know, I'm a spread hate, not love type of girl. Wait, sorry, I meant to say I'm a spread love, not hate type of girl. And I feel like if I have a specific person in mind, it's gonna be bad, guys. We can't, because what if they're watching this? You know, what if they're watching this? So yeah, so basically I'm just gonna be making a house with all of my icks in it. I do have a whole list and we're basically gonna be going through them one by one. I am a little sick, that's why my voice is kind of weird. I don't know if there's a difference with my voice. My most hated types of exteriors are those like really big, ugly McMansion thingies. They're so ugly. If I was rich enough to be moving into a McMansion, I would at least invest in making it look nicer, you know? And if you don't know what McMansions are, I think they're really popular in like America and Canada. And it's basically these really cheaply built, massive houses, and you can make a lot of them for really cheap. And developers realized that, whoa, we can make big houses for cheap and we could sell it for a high price, so we will be making a lot of money. And so yeah, we have these McMansions. I've seen quite a few house incidents where people would literally fall through the flooring of their house. Like, these houses are actually so badly built. Like, it's not just for the McMansions, but I feel like houses in Canada and the US are so cheap to the point where it's like unsafe. Anyway, so I didn't want to make this too big either because I was like, I feel like my enemy doesn't deserve a big house. So I still kind of wanted to make it like this fugly, like McMansion style-esque house, but it's not really a mansion. So I wanted to copy that. So yeah, and in terms of like the interior of the house, I kind of wanted to go for this millennial gray type of interior because I hate that so much. I feel like it's so ugly to look at, and it's like, bro, add some color to your life. Like, why is everything gray? So I think my enemy doesn't deserve color in their life, so I decided to go for this like millennial gray color scheme. The weather has been so hot lately, and I've been actually crashing out over it because it's like, I live in an apartment and the apartment is like on the, I think on the west side of the building, so the sun hits it and then the sun would like go through the glass and then it would like make the rooms really hot because we have really big windows, because that's what apartments are like. Basically, the heating gets trapped inside and it just gets really hot. Like, it could be, which is nice during the winter because it's like you don't even have to turn heating, but like during the summer, guys, it's actually so bad because you can't open the window because it's like, and you may be going like, well, Lena, doesn't your place have AC? And yes, it does, but like the building that I live in is so crusty and old, the AC system is actually garbage. Like, we had to install our own AC unit, and the thing is that it's only like one unit that we installed, so only like one room can have AC. So it actually gets like insanely hot in my room, and I feel like this is some safety issue here, but like my building is actually the ghettos, bro. Yeah, there was this one time where this woman was in the elevator and the roof just collapses on her. Like the elevator ceiling just collapses on her, and she needed to get a surgery for her arm. I feel like she could have died. Like, I'm glad she's okay now, but like, that's such a massive safety issue. What? How does that even happen? And like, my building basically got sued, but they didn't talk about it. I only know this because that lady just so happened to be friends with my mom. And so I was like, whoa, like, actually, someone needs to check into this building because what's going on? Usually when it snows or like when it rains or whatever, it's like the property manager's responsibility to like clear the snow. And basically my building was trying to cheap out. We had like this massive snow blizzard and they didn't clear the snow. And like this old man literally slipped and injured himself. And then after that, they like actually hired people to like clear the snow. And it's like, whenever I tell people these stories, they're like, someone needs to sue your building. What's going on? Guys, we had an election this week. And I went to vote, right? Because I was like, civil duties. And I saw this grandma that had this cap, and it was like this red cap, and it had like this text on it that was written in white. I immediately thought, oh my god, it says make America great again, because it had the same font. Like I could tell it's the same font, and it had the same colors. It was red and white. So I was like, oh my god, it's one of those. And I was like confused for a little bit, because I was like, last time I checked, I was in Canada, not the US. Why do we got MAGA supporters here? And then I looked closely, and it said, Canada is not for sale. And I was like, oh my god, so real. I can't believe I thought this poorly of this poor woman. She's just a grandma. She's just a grandma trying to vote here. Yeah, speaking of voting, oh my god, every single time I go vote, it's always old people that are voting. Like, I never ever see Gen Zs voting, and it's just really bad, because I feel like we need to have better voter turnout, you know? Young people are the future, not old people. Like, we don't really care about old people. I'm just kidding, guys. But seriously. But like this time when I voted this week, I saw a lot of people my age voting, so I was like so happy, because I was like, yay! We're shaping the future. It's cherry blossom season, and I love cherry blossoms. They're so pretty, and every single year I would miss out on them, because just so happens to always be during exam season for me. So I would always be busy studying, and I just never had the opportunity to appreciate it. But now that it's happening and I'm out of school, I could for sure go outside now and look at the beautiful nature, you know, touch grass, touch trees, breathe in the flowers, because, you know, enjoy spring, because that's the spring spirit. Another thing that I wanted to add within my enemy's house is these like furniture pieces. I don't know if they're called furniture pieces, but these knickknacks, you know, these like jars and stuff that would have like the like these massive labels of what they are. Like, it would be like a jar and it would say cookies, or it would be a jar that says salt. And it's like, I was looking at this house on Zillow, and they had this label that said pantry. Well, it says pant, but still, who needs all that? Why do we have that, guys? Why do you need a label for everything? Or like, if you want to label something, like put like a small paper. Why do you need this massive text that says what it is? Yeah, so I'm gonna add that. I think this house is just gonna be a combination of like all of my cursed house features. It is time for the grand reveal of our enemy's house. The plot is worth $40,000, which is actually cheap and deserved. We should not be spending much on our enemy. And this is the house. Yeah. I don't know if we're liking the lighting here. All right, so this is our house. So our enemy does not deserve to have real fences. That is why we have corn cobs as our fencing. And we have dead trees too, so. And we have these tires for some reason. I'm not sure why, but they exist. And then we have like this little like nice porch. This is actually an amazing porch. You can just sit here and watch. And then once you come in, whoa, this is our living room. I don't know why these chairs, I used to love using them back in the days, but now I hate using them, so we had to include it. And then we have, it's very gray, it's very beautiful. This is our kitchen. Oh yeah, and can't forget the poster. Look at this. Live, laugh, cough. What more could you ask for? Got our sugar and flour. There's a sign that says pantry up there. I don't know why. Like, that's the wall. Oh yeah, and we have a fire extinguisher because our enemy does not know how to cook. And we care about their safety a little bit, so I know I'm very considerate. Oh, it vanished. This is a dining room. I don't even know. You have to like climb up the chair. Oh yeah, and by the way, all the doors in this house are glass because they don't deserve privacy. You know, it's for our person, we don't want to give them privacy. So yeah, and we have this lovely little washroom. It's actually kind of nice. I would live here in real life. with the state of the economy right now, I would be so grateful if I lived here. We have more of our poster that says live, laugh, coffee. Oh, and this is our first bedroom. Oh, I forgot to do the decals here, but if like my enemy is sleeping on this comfy mattress and I just show up to their house like this, they gotta bust out this bug spray so that they could spray me. That's their method of protection. Yeah, and then we have our final master bedroom. I don't know what I did here. It's like a bunch of shelves falling apart. There's a balcony here, and it doesn't have actual railings. We have these like tire thingies, which is definitely very safe. But yeah, this is our enemy's house. Let me know what you think of it. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe if you made it this far, as we are so close to hitting 600 subscribers. Bye bye.